Hey guys, how's it going? This is JSer. In this video, I'm going to solve another problem from BFE.dev. It's 140, virtual DOM3, functional component. This is a follow-up one on 118. What's this? Create an element. Yeah, I've done it, but actually I forgot what it is. Okay, anyway, in problem 118. You're asked to implement create element and render function, which supports intrinsic HTML elements like paragraph or div. In this problem, you're asked to support custom a functional component. Function component are functions that accept single object argument props, which contains children, class name, and other property. Returns my element by calling create element. Say we have a function component title. This is a create element, which is done here, I think. Yeah, okay. Const title, which accepts this props object, and then it will call the create element with these arguments extracted from these props, right? This is the intrinsic tag name. This is the all the other properties, and this is the children. Then we should be able to use it in create an element and render just the same way as an intrinsic element. Okay, like create element, this is title, and then yeah. Please modify your create elements and render from 118 if necessary, so that example in the problem 118 could be written as below. Like link, this link component will render anchor tag and name, return ball tag, button, paragraph, container, div, and then we could call edge like this, container, empty props, and this is the children. Let's see what it is in 118. 118 is edge div like this. We use intrinsic tags. Okay. Yeah, seems not that difficult. Let's begin. We are expected to create this create element method, and this is render. Okay. This type here actually is a string or function component. Okay, but here 118, it's actually only a string, right? Okay, let's submit. Let's copy the code here. Okay, let's first copy the code. The return is HTML element. This should be the same, I would say. And the other one is this part, right? Create element. Okay, this is the original code. Now let's extend it to support a function. Type, it might be function actually. Props, this is props, children. I think this should be the same. You only need to modify the render. Yeah, create element just be the same. My element is string, yeah, like this. Render JSON, create top level. Recursively append the children to text node. If it is string, return the text node. Okay, we just add a new one, right? If type of JSON equals no, this is not right. If it is string is text element, and then we need to check the type, right? If type of JSON type equals function, then this is a functional component. What we do, function component when render, we need to actually create an element by calling this function, right? Like title is like this, then you would call the function. Yeah, okay. I think if it is function, then it will return JSON type. The type, okay, here. Element, we create the element because it's a string, and if it is function, then we return JSON type, a title like this. We wrap all the properties in one. So okay, I will remove the props here. Okay. So I would say return the props if functional component, if intrinsic HTML tag, then it's a string, right? Okay, the type of type, if function, return it. If it is a string, then we call create the element, and then we would handle the children. Okay, we call it. Wait a minute. If the prop have some children, it will call this one. So it would. Wait a minute. I'm a little confused here. The children would be. Okay, these actually is the children. We get the. Yes, it's the attribute. Yeah, I think this should be right, because the functional component actually accepts the props and it will call the create element, right? Yeah. So it returns the element directly. Yeah, I think so. Let's submit. What? What is the? Oh, I see. Error cannot read property too lowercase of undefined. Too lowercase. Where is the too lowercase? Okay, when we create an element, yeah, this is the create element. This is the type. Oh, the rest. If it is string, we create a text node. If it is function, type, and we get the props. It's children. This is attribute. We would call the props JSON type, and then return it. So I think there's no problem. Let's take a look. Let's see what it guessed. Okay, this is we create the element, and then this. Let's console log. Okay. H title. Type is function, right? Yeah, type is function, and then prop is children with empty. So the type is a function. We would call the props children, the rest. Not as. What's the problem? Let's see what the example is. Okay, we copy it and see what is going on. We get the name. This is the JSON. We render it to lowercase. Where is the lowercase? We comment this out. So log HTML. Edge is not defined. Oh, yeah, edge equals create element. Ooh. Create element. Const. Title is not defined. Title. Where is the title? This is the title. Okay. Link is not defined. Link. Okay. We get the div. We get the children. Type. Get the children. When this, I'm a little confused here. Type Y. Wait a minute. I think. It's not complicated. I believe it's just a little mind twisting. Yeah. Okay. What we get a div, which is the container. Container is defined here. Okay, we call the div, and then we get the children, right? This is the children. This is the children. We call it, and we get a title. Okay. So in the render, we actually when render we should I know what's happening. This is only do one step actually. I know what happened. Yeah, this element actually is only one. Yeah, this actually gives the one level down. It will render the function with only one level. The other function components beneath it are not touched, right, in the element way. So the types are still kept in the form of function. Shit. I'm so sorry. I'm not just not familiar with this stuff. Okay, I need to call actually render it again. Render it. We would first translate into a real element with the intrinsic tags, and then this is it, and then we render it, and then by that we would create this element, real document create element, and then recursively to what creates render the children, so it will be called again for all the function. Shit, I see what's happening here. This time it should work. That's it. Great. This is it. I made a stupid mistake. Took a little longer than I thought, but anyway, hope it helps. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'll bring more videos to it, and yeah, stay tuned. See you next time. Bye bye.